Howdy, howdy, listeners. This is your host, Random Nerd, on the Political Thinking Nerd podcast. This episode, we're tackling a question that's burned in my mind since middle school. Why isn't the U.S. Congress checked by the people? Who sounds the alarm about Congress's seemingly unchecked power? The tools the founders gave us are there, but they're rusty. Or maybe we're just not wielding them. Let's dive in. The founding vision versus today's reality. Imagine 1787, Philadelphia, a room full of wigged-out geniuses crafting the Constitution. They gave Congress the power to check the president. Impeachment, veto overrides the purse strings, which works. All in Article 1. But who checks Congress? James Madison, in Federalist number 51, bet on ambition countering ambition, with elections in a bicameral structure as our guardrails. Jump to 2025, and that vision feels shaky. With a $36 trillion national debt and Congress approval at 18% per Gallup's latest, something's off. So I ask you, has anyone noticed Congress has always had unchecked power? It's an honest question I've carried since middle school, wondering why these Washington insiders seem untouchable. The violations. So, what's driving this perception? Let's unpack 3 glaring violations that suggest Congress operates with troubling impunity. First, conflicts of interest. The Executive Branch Conflict of Interest Prevention Act of 2023, H.R. 4222. Reined in executive officials' financial stakes in regulated industries. But Congress, they are a law unto themselves. The Stock Act of 2012 demands disclosure of stock trades, but enforcement's a ghost. In 2025, Open Secrets flagged a senator pocketing $500,000 from a defense contractor's stock before a key vote. And we all know, or it's widely publicly known, that California congressional member Nancy Pelosi is among the top known stock traders. But what do you guess? No penalties, just a wink. The judiciary can't stop this proactively, and voters, they're often in the dark. Second, lobbying money. Open Secrets 2024 cycle data shows top committee chairs ranking in millions from pharma and energy lobbies. Citizens United 2010 unleashed the flood, and quote-unquote dark money hides the rest. A 2025 reform bill to curb this died in Congress. Surprise, surprise, because they won't cut their own cash flow. Elections could check this, but gerrymandering and donor dominance shield incumbents. Also, my podcast episode, U.S. Congress and Oligarchy, shows and explains all of this. Third, and this is a big one, dual citizenship. Dual Loyalty Disclosure Act, H.R. 2356, March 2025, aims to force candidates to disclose dual citizenship, but it's still stalled. Go figure. Estimates suggest 5 to 10 members might hold dual passports. Maybe Israel, maybe elsewhere, but no law forbids it. Article 1 sets age and residency bars, not exclusivity. Courts won't intervene. Powell versus McCormack, 1969, and voters don't seem to mind. Whispers of divided loyalties linger, though evidence is thin. Why checks fail? So where are the checks? Judicial review can nix laws after the fact, but it's too late for these ethical lapses. The president's veto doesn't touch internal corruption. Elections happen every 2 years for the House and every 6 for the Senate. But money and apathy dull their bite. States can resist federal overreach, but not congressional ethics. The ethics community? What a joke. A partisan circus. In 2025, the gridlock stalling climate bills and investigations turning into political theater. These mechanisms are more speed bumps than brakes. A middle school wonder turns urgent. Back in middle school, I'd raise my hand in civics. But who watches Congress? My teacher would say, you do, through voting. It sounded noble, but naive. Now, decades later, that wonder's a full-blown crisis. We the people to unite resonates. We've got tools the founders couldn't imagine, yet turnout lags, and these calls struggle to break through. A call to action. So what's the fix? Structural reforms like HR 2356 or lobbying caps face a brick wall in self-interested Congress. Prosecution? Good luck. Officials are in each other's pockets, shielding their own. But we can't wait. Right now, we know names tied to these violations. Senators trading stocks, chairs cashing lobby checks, members with dual citizenship. It's time for immediate action. I'm calling on you, my US citizen listeners. We the people to demand the immediate resignations of these publicly known offenders. Start today. Flood your social media platforms with their names. Organize local rallies. Pressure state reps to amplify this. Worse comes to worse if resignations stall. Push for civil removal. Peaceful, lawful pressure to oust them through public will. The founders bet on us. Let's prove them right. Again, we the people must unite to check the US Congress. This isn't just a podcast. It's your mission. So act now. If you found this episode meaningful, please continue to listen to my next episode as I dive deeper and research further to share my knowledge with you. Thank you.